Can you guys hear me? How's the sound? Hey, just let me know if there's any issues. I'm very bad at telling it myself. I can't see. Sorry. Okay. Alright, so today I'm working on a commission. I kind of have a bit of a queue right now, so I'm trying to get through it. I want to thank everyone for commissioning me. It's helping a lot too. This one is going to be a tattoo, actually. So the story behind it is that it's representative of their friend, and sadly that friend did not do that. Sadly that friend passed away, so they want to get a tattoo in his memory. Oh my god, emo chat is still on. Sorry guys, give me a sec. I never noticed that. Okay. There you go. You guys can come be friends with me now. Talk to me. Oh, that's what's up with it. Aha. Turn you off right now too. I like dragons, so it was kind of fun. Though it's a sad reason. So I got to start my allergy shots today. Alright, let's see what this is going to turn my face out. Aha! My happy face. Anyways. So I had 4 shots for allergy shots. I'm allergic to like everything, so it's okay. This is supposed to be a dove. It's supposed to be kind of chibi-esque, so that made it a little more difficult. I also made sure to discuss with him like what his tattoo artist could do as far as detail, but he said there should be an issue. I turn the layers off like that a lot so I can see. I have a bad depth perception and color balance views. I know I'm an artist who has horrible eyesight and issues distinguishing color. But yeah, so it's easier for me to see the line and make sure that they look smooth and coherent. So that's why I do that. I swear my own lines that I actually draw are more like a guideline than an actual I have to follow though. I keep turning that on. I have a logo I have to put on his shirt, so that's what that is. Yeah. My sketchbook's over on the side of me because I was working on October today. I got delayed on it because I wanted to get Zoskias done this week, so it's actually up early. So it is. Yay! Zoskias, what's up, guys? On Patreon. It will be up on normal time on its. No, that's weird. What did I do? So much to do. I spent 3 hours getting trade-ins ready for listing on Akiba Soul last night, so you guys better be thankful. Hi, I'm not talking to you, Wong. I'm talking to my watcher. Oh my god, he's talking Valley Girl behind me. Like, oh my god. We were watching a bit of a stream with Gouda and Fauna earlier, and they went into Valley Girl Speak, and so then we started talking about Valley Girl Speak. I'm pretty sure I'm a horrible Valley Girl, so sorry guys for that torment. Yeah, don't worry, we're working hard for you guys. There's just so much to do. I'm doing a little better health-wise though. So after the whole thing with my knee, I've been going in for physical therapy for it, right? And then my hips started acting up, and I was like, oh my gosh, please, on the same leg. Like, at least choose a different leg, please. And I was worried because there was a couple things that could have been that were not very good things, but I ended up trying icy hot on it, which doesn't work at all for most of my pain, and especially not my knee, but there are a few pain types it works for, and it worked. So I think it's just bursitis again, which when I mentioned it to my mother, she was like, isn't that what old people get? I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom. I need to tighten my mic, guys. Where is the tightener thing? Like, yeah, I like to get diseases, or not diseases, but like stuff I'm not supposed to get for my age. I'm parking in the garage too. It's like so weird. Because yeah, I grew up not really parking in the garage, so it's definitely a new thing. It's not hard to get into the garage, that's not the thing. It's just, you know, you get up in the morning, you're like, oh no, where's my car? I'll get used to it. And it's gonna be nice because I don't have to clear snow off my car now. They've already started talking about snow in the forecast over here. It's too early for snow. I still haven't decided what I want to be for Halloween either, and that's this Sunday. I'm really sad that like I couldn't have time or money to make something new, but I kind of got like out of the habit of it, so I got to get back in, and definitely money is an issue, but guys, you know my birthday's next month. It's November 13th. Yeah, so don't forget it. I expect to see you all here on my birthday. What did I just draw? Because we'll be streaming karaoke on my birthday. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm messing this up so much. Okay, my mic's a little obnoxious for this. It's like right in front of my face. You ever notice there's like certain ways, like when you're trying to draw like a line, that it's easier to draw like one direction over the other? As you see, that's exactly what that was. It's easier to apparently start on the other side. I was gonna say I don't really. Oh, hi, Firearm! I'm just sitting here talking to myself, so welcome, welcome! Talk to me! You're on the ad? Oh no! Forever ad. Oh, wow. Ah! 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 Don't listen! Don't listen! Oh my god! Okay. Sorry. That's Wong's ringtone. Sorry, Susie. I love that song, but I'm not trying to actually play it on my stream. I didn't realize how many changes and stuff happened on Twitch, since I don't pay attention to things, because that's me in a nutshell. I was talking with the Ranafe earlier today about the changes. Like, there's a lot that are like really bad. I guess I'm also really not quite sure what they're trying to accomplish with these changes. Also, my dream is to become a partner, not because I really care about most of the stuff, but because I want to make a group to stream with. Yeah, so my friends can be in it. And then I want to be able to do like that dual streaming thing where you can like, you know, have two different screens on the same Twitch thing together. Yeah, that one. But to be fair, I never really thought I'd get to affiliate, and I did a lot faster than expected, so thanks everyone for that. I know my account looks ancient, but I wasn't really using it prior to like last year. I also feel kind of bad, guys, because I really haven't been able to stream much of my Inktober. I'm sorry. The move definitely killed my time and stuff. We're pretty much all settled in now, though, which helps. There's still, I need a lot of shelves, but that involves money I don't have. And I'm still trying to finish up my computer build or whatever, and like my whole, I guess I'd say my station build. So yeah, if you guys want to give me some bits or look at my wish list, appreciate it. You don't have to, though. It's expensive. You can draw me art. I like that, too. I would like to be able to make my own song, my own original song one day too. Yeah. No, we select group, not layer. What are you doing? That looked like a stethoscope? Is that what they're called? Stethoscope. The things that they listen to your heart with. I have apple cider as my beverage today. I am apple cider over pumpkin spice, guys. Sorry. In fact, you ready to hear something blasphemous from a white girl? I don't even like pumpkin spice. Let's see, s'mores and apple cider and bonfires and leaves changing color. There's a lot about fall I like, just not a pumpkin spice. I also like Halloween. And spooky things. Especially the spoopy. I've been trying to get around my house without my crutch, and I'm not doing too bad. So, I'm hoping in the future, maybe after this weekend, to try to actually get around without my crutch at all, even outside. We'll see how my knee feels. Today was technically like my last day of full PT. The next PT session I have is what do you call it? Evaluation. And then depending on how the evaluation goes will depend on whether or not they request more or not. I mean, the plus side is I'm pretty sure at least it's not the bone tumor that's acting up, which is still very scary, but I try not to think about it. I am a medical mess. He's got little fingers. They kind of make me think of Baby Yoda now. They didn't so much before I inked them, but yeah, I know his name is Grogu or whatever. Yeah. I know my Baby Yoda. Hey, stick figures take a certain amount of talent. I actually have a friend who can't draw stick figures at all. And honestly, it just takes practice. I did not have any natural talent. So years of practice have gotten me to the point where I can at least draw stuff, but I'm still learning. This whole month with Ink October, I've been studying like anatomy and posing and perspective and stuff, and that's what I always use it for. As per usual, I am jumping all over the place with where I'm inking. What? Really? I like it! I like that idea! But can I put the Mandalorian instead of Yoda? I don't actually know if I saw. Did I watch? I think I watched both seasons. Maybe I haven't. I thought I did though. I'm pretty sure I did. I was watching it with kittens, so I'm really bad at like when I'm watching a show with somebody else. I don't tend to pay as much attention to what episode I'm on. I'm pretty sure we finished it though. Good. That's the mod we need. Yeah, I heard it was coming to PC, God of War. I'm curious about it. And either way, it sounds great. I love when they do mods in games. I mean, the original ones aren't bad, of course, but mods can make them fun. I've been told I would actually like God of War too, so I'm curious. I might see if I can try it when it comes out to PC. I don't know how good I'll be at it, but, you know, that's okay. Yeah, I heard the games are really, really story heavy, which I really like heavy story games and, like, really good character development, so... Nice! Does it come with, like, a figure or an art book or what? I like to get art books, so I have a lot of collector's editions of games back when I could afford them. I don't actually know too much about the game series, though. It was always when I didn't have the system to play, and then I just didn't have money for after a while once I got the right systems. Or it came with a figure and maybe an art book. Usually, if they come with a figure, they'll also come with an art book, or at least like a what do you call them? Like a music album. Yeah, an OST. There we go. It depends. I can't wait. Now that I have more room, I'm very excited when we actually can afford shelves and start setting them up. I can free a bunch of the figures for my collector's editions of games. All of the art books are mostly free. I have an entire 2 shelves on my bookshelf dedicated to art books because I really like art books. I even had one friend who was getting rid of a game, and he was like, I have the art book, and I'm just going to go sell the game. Do you want the art book? And I did, so he sent it to me. It was this gay art book, by the way. I was late in general in getting into gaming just because of the systems I grew up with, or didn't grow up with, I should say. And I grew up on a Mac, so PC gaming was a no-no. I did play some games on the Mac, though. Besides emulator games, which of course, didn't we all? I did that again. I should also point out I hated that computer. Yeah, so like I had so much when I was a kid. I was in like merit and AP classes, and like I took like 20 hours of dance a week. So gaming was not something I really had access to. And my dad has always been a big Mac person, so it's like whatever he got was what I could get. So I grew up with Macs and I hated them. Ah, weird noises. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just finished building a PC, so it's pretty fun. All right, here come weird noises. When I was able to actually get my first laptop, I went to PC. Just because, you know, for a poor college student, that's the actual affordable option. And I was so done, like, I'm never doing Macs again. Never. Never. I mean, I know Macs are not bad. I've used them in work environments and stuff since then, too. But, like, so we used to call our Macintosh the Crashintosh because it would crash every, like, 10 minutes. You can just imagine how hard it was to do stuff. I assume a lot of it is just because my dad is one of those people who thinks he knows more about tech than he does. I'm still pissed about the fact that he did about $600 in damage to the electrical system of my car and then pretended he didn't do it. That was fun. Sounds fun. Yeah, because I grew up with a Mac, we had Macs at my college too, though. I was a graphic design major, so yeah, you can see a lot of that kind of still comes through with the stuff I do. But yeah, the video editing program for Macs is pretty nice. I actually I'm using Adobe Photoshop right here. I still use the Adobe suite for a lot of stuff. I don't use Adobe Audition for audio anymore because of cost and stuff, but I do use Premiere still for videos, like for the music videos I've been making for my cover songs. And I use Photoshop and InDesign and Illustrator, and then even Bridge. What are you giving me, Blade? Is that a pie or a piece of cheese? I can't tell. That's okay. School's not for everyone. And honestly, like some of my classes, it was pretty bad because some of us had so much experience with like Adobe Suite prior to it that it was like, why are we taking these classes? We have to graduate, but why? It depends on the kind of pie and kind of cake for me. I'm not a big fan of pie crust, but I love French silk pie. I also like pie filling, so I'm good with that. Yeah, training school's not bad at all. And nowadays too, depending on what kind of, if you're going into a tech field too, there's like a lot of like, what is it, like independent training programs where you don't have to go through a full school. You just do like a little course in them. But yeah, since I grew up with the Adobe Suite because I was a Mac girl back then, and I never had MS Paint or anything. I grew up with a pirated version of of Photoshop 4, not CS4 4. I don't think I've ever actually had banana cream pie, but I definitely would not make an ahegawa face if I ate it. I do like bananas, though. I like chocolate. I'm actually slightly allergic to chocolate, but I like it, so I eat it anyways. I just can't eat too much. Yeah, so I actually, I teach children how to draw and stuff, and Japanese, depending on which class it is. One of the big things I learned right away was that everyone learns different, so you just gotta figure out how they learn. Some learn by doing, some learn by reading. I definitely am a very visual and hands-on person, so. I'm sorry, Blade, you gotta pay me a lot more for an ahegawa face. Give me $100 and I'll do it. But I also know people who can learn just by like looking at, like actually Wong is like really good at that. Like he'll read something and be able to pick it up. I look at it and I'm like, what does this mean? And then I start working through it and I'm like, oh. I actually do Japanese lessons once a month. I did one just Sunday. Although I'm still debating if I want to skip November or not because it's my birthday month and I might want a month off from Japanese. I teach Japanese to a student in person weekly. What's coming up, Firearm? Is the flow or something off on this? No, okay. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't pushing hard enough. Oh, for my birthday, it's gonna be at 8 o'clock at night like usual. Cause in the morning, I should say earlier in the day, the new Conan movie will be out. So I'm having friends over and we're gonna watch the new Conan movie. Detective Conan. Detective Conan! Hey, counting is the first step though, right? So I know like bits and pieces fragmented of a bunch of different languages. And it's fun sometimes just to randomly use them because Wong only knows Japanese and Cantonese. I don't know Cantonese. That's on him. And obviously he speaks English. Yeah, but those are the ones you want to start with. I would say most of my Japanese ones are probably not on the VOD anymore except for the last one, but I have them all archived on my YouTube if you ever want to check them out and see if it helps you. We're going to start learning how to conjugate verbs next time I do it. Also, Genki is a good book if you want one. No, Firearm! How dare you miss my birthday! Rude! No, it's okay, people have a life. I just, like, I'm not doing it. Yeah, Genki is great. I have used several different workbooks in my time as both a student teacher for Japanese, a private tutor, and actually a student of Japanese. And yeah, no, Genki wins by a long slide. A long slide? A long shot? How do you say that phrase? I'm sorry, guys. English sometimes fails me. Yes, I'm a native English speaker. The one that I had to use in college was Nakama, which is awful. It's the worst book I ever used. Even the Japanese teacher didn't like it, but she had no choice. It was what the school told her she had to use. And then I had like a private tutor when I was in high school, kind of. I also started college classes into high school, so it was a weird thing. But I can't think of what book we used because it's not one of the normal ones. But that one, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. The thing I remember most about it is there was an alien who liked to eat flower, or like roses specifically. He loved to eat bata. I literally cannot tell you anything else about it, just that there is an alien who liked to eat roses. We all know Genki has Meari-san. And then Mina no Nihongo isn't too bad either. If you have to go with a different one than Genki, Mina no Nihongo would be my second recommendation. I also, WaniKani is great for learning like the actual like alphabets. I use WaniKani to refresh my kanji. Of course, I'm flying through the levels and I'm gonna end up through because I only started it a little bit ago. I was like, I'll see how I can do with it. So I'll probably have to wait until the what is it, like the holiday sale for Christmas comes and then get the actual like full version. But I'm not infallible with kanji. I also don't know that many. I mean, I know enough, but not enough. I'm sorry, I nerd out a little bit about textbooks. They're all at my parents' house, so when I actually get a chance to bring them over, I'll have to let you guys know what my favorite Bunpo books are. Which Bunpo is in English. Grammar. I always call Bungo stray dogs Bunpo stray dogs. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, were you gonna try to go this year? Or last year or whatever? I just want to find a job I can do with my health. It's hard. Last year, yeah, everything like patooted last year. We were actually looking at trying to go again this year before pandemic. We knew about pandemic because we went in 2019. I'd been there before. Because I was over there in 2004 and 5, I think. Aw, I hope your brother would have had fun. The plus side is at least you can get along around Japan without knowing too much Japanese fairly easily. We just like to go off the beaten trail, so we went into places where they didn't speak any English. Wong and I, so. But yeah, I spent 2 summers when I was in college studying Japanese in Japan proper. So I would go over for the summer and then come back. The last time we went, I actually went for fun, so it was a lot different experience. We even went to Komike. And I bought a lot of blue dojinshi. And not even just yaoi. I bought lots of stuff. I got really excited. I bought yaoi too though, guys. Don't worry. Of course I gotta get my yaoi. I actually had so much fun at Komike though, especially, so I have severe anxiety, so like I don't like doing anything alone. But one of the days there was a lot of booths we wanted to hit. So Wong and I actually split up for that day and figured we'd meet like back in the afternoon, right? Well, I got to do the Fate lingerie stuff because that was basically we each picked one of the booths that would like sell out really fast. So I did the Fate lingerie booth. And I can't remember what he did, but I don't think that's specifically important to this story. But yeah, like, so, you know, both of these lines were like long as fuck. And we figured, you know, we wouldn't be done anytime soon. And we were meeting with my host mother later that day from when I had visited back in like college. She was my host mother from back then to go do some, you know, go to a Viking. But, yeah, so I actually ended up getting through the line really fast because, like, I guess the guys were all like, oh my god, there is a blonde-haired girl standing here in line for Dojin. Oh my god, what do we do? Let her cut. So I got to cut a lot of people. And then at one point where the line was broken off into 2 sections, and I was kind of sad because I'm like, oh man, the other section is probably going to get all the goods and they're going to sell it. And I wanted to get all the collection of all the books because we didn't even have a single one. But instead, I ended up the line got cut off at that point, and then they let the rest of them in a little later. But the guy managing the line was instead like, oh, no, you come here, you go to the end of this line, so you get to be at the end of this section. I was like, what? Why? I was like, whatever, I'll just go there, I guess, because that's what he said. And he was calling me One-san and everything. He was actually probably younger than me. Oh my god, I'm so old. I don't look it though. The fact that they were using the term One-san with me means that I do not look old. But yeah, it was great. And then Wong was still in line. So I ended up just wandering and going to a bunch of other Dojin booths. And every time I saw Morjin, I got excited. So I'd look at the Dojin and then I'd pick it up and be like, this is porn. And of course I would like quietly like politely ask, can I look inside? And they'd all be like, yeah, go. And then you could just see their faces being like, oh my god, she's looking at this. What do we do? It was fun. It was fun. I bought a lot of stuff. And then, of course, when we got to the Seiyuki Dojin on that day, which was a different day, because we went for 4 days. Each day had a different theme. So, like, different sellers were there each day. But yeah, on the 4th day, or on one of the days when it was, they had, like, some of the more yaoi stuff, and they had the Seiyuki Dojin. I, like, fangirled so hard with those girls. And they were like, oh my god, this is so great. And then I was like, hey, I want this. And they're like, it's a novel. And I'm like, I don't care. I can read it. And they got even more excited. And then there was also the booth that I bought 3 copies of the same Dojin on. And they're like, you went 3? I was like, yes, 3. I know what I'm saying in Japanese. I went 3. They're for myself and other friends. Gosh, I miss Japan. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm American, but I think America is boring. I would actually like to travel and visit a lot of other places, though. There's still a lot of Japan I have to check out. But I also want to go visit, like, New Zealand is one of my #1 places I want to go. Not just because I'm a fantasy nut. I've always wanted to go there anyways. It's so pretty. A little unsure about Australia. I like spiders, but I don't really like the other stuff that might be able to eat or kill me. I definitely want to go to the, Europe. There's a lot of places I'd like to visit in Europe. Ironically, the main reason I want to visit England is because Zoskia takes place in England. And I'd like to go visit some of the places that I write about because I follow blogs and like go and use like Google Street and like, you know, Google searches to find images, but I've never actually been to these places, so it'd be cool. I am not famous enough to be able to be like, oh, we're going to England and I can write it off as a research trip. You guys can help me. Go ahead and read all my books. Yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd also like to see like the Louvre, I guess. And so France, I'd want to do a little stuff in. France, I don't have too much I want to see. I love history museums though. And art. I really like temples, so I used to want to go to China a lot, but I'm kind of mad at China, so. I really wanted to go to Hong Kong, but that's never going to happen now. I still need to go to Hawaii. Oh, is that all? Did I finish the line art? You guys helped a lot, just letting me talk. Yeah, look at that! Yay! Okay, so this is the icon he wants on the shirt. I will actually fix it up better. For now, we'll just hide it. Okay. I know what I forgot to do. I forgot his glasses. I'd really like to go to like Iceland and Norway and stuff too. I'd also like to go to Germany and Austria because I have a lot of, that's actually where my family is from. There you go, that's better. I'd actually like to go to like Egypt and stuff too, but I don't know if that would be a great idea for me. I like to go down to South America too. I love to see like the Aztec ruins and stuff, but the Mayan and Aztec stuff, but I don't want to ruin it. Okay, so it's a gold dragon. Okay, gold dragon it is. Yeah, sorry guys, I was checking my notes on this. What color is dragon? Do you guys have any cool monuments or anything where you live? I don't really. And even Chicago, which I'm not too far from, has like, it's got some cool stuff, but I mean, it's compared to like other things, like, I don't know, maybe it's because I live near there, nothing seems super exciting to me. This is gonna sound really dumb, but I'd love to find a place not too far from me that has like ruins. So, or like something like, it can be industrial looking ruins because I want to take my 2B cosplay out and take photos. There's also some, there's an area not too, it's about, I guess I say not too far, but it's a couple states over, so it's actually pretty far, that has a castle. Yeah, I want to go there too. Hike to a castle. Not that the US doesn't have cool stuff, it's just where I am in the US is mostly cornfields. I don't consider that particularly exciting. Yeah, this is purposely in like a more chibi style than I normally do, so it's also gonna be, it's done a little way than I normally do art because it's more simplified. Yeah, that's the word. No, I'm just drawing a random dragon. Does he look like Dragonite? In the original sketch I did for this commission, I was told it looked too much like Charizard, so I had to change his nose. You're right, it's gold like Dragonite. Oh no. It's my Pokemon thing. Yeah, the color definitely makes it. Yeah, that. I think it has something to do with the guy's D&D character, but I'm not sure. I don't know, when it comes to commissions, I read and get to know what I need to know, but I don't like ask too many questions. Yeah, Toothless. I can kind of see that one. Toothless is so cute. I usually draw my dragons looking a lot less cute. So yeah, but this was what I was told to draw, so. I should say I was told to draw a chibi cute dragon, and then we went through a couple sketches until it was cute enough, I guess, for him. I like that commissions like let me draw a lot of different things though, so yes, keep them coming. After this, I have 3 other commissions in my queue as well, so I'm not too bad. I got through, managed to get through a lot. So I get to draw like another person's OC again. I can't actually remember what this one is like. That one is like. It's in my notes. And then I get to draw like an OC just in like Ghostbuster gear. And then I get to draw a comic for a girlfriend to give to her boyfriend for the holiday. I don't know if it's like, I've done a lot that have been used for proposals, but I don't think this one is being used for proposal. I could be wrong. The best part is I get to include the guy's cat in it. So she sent me a picture of his cat. The cat's name is Hunter. He's a cute kitty. If you guys join our Discord, send me pictures of your cats in the pets channel. You'll see that Kitten and I also have many pictures of our cats in that channel. I don't actually think I've ever drawn Dragonite. I've drawn Dratini and Dragonair, but I don't think I've ever drawn Dragonite. Eevee's the Pokemon I've drawn the most because Eevee is my favorite. And since I can't decide which evolution is my favorite, I tend to just default to Eevee. But I love them all. Anything Eevee related. When we did our Genjika Pokemon Genjika cosplay, I actually did Glaceon though. But it was because Rana Faye picked Leafeon, so I wanted to match somebody. So I matched her, and then later Zill did Espeon, and I was like, Umbreon was an option too. Oh well, it's fine. I really liked how my Glaceon came out, and it's pretty comfy. It's very fuzzy. There's lots of fur on it. I'm not a furry version of her, but because I went with like the winter ice look, I put like fur and crystals on it, so it looked like snowy, icy. Yeah. I was actually debating about taking her. She's one of the ones I thought about taking out for Halloween, but I was like, I don't know if the kids would recognize it. And I'm just standing at the door passing out candy to kids. I'll be wearing a mask and having my hand sanitizer handy, but I want to meet the new neighbors, and I thought that's a good way to do it. I even got doggy biscuits for the dogs. I found individually packaged doggy biscuits that were specifically made for Halloween. So yeah, I'm gonna pass them out to the puppers in the neighborhood too. If they bring their dog to come trick or treat, I got them. And afterwards, I might go greet the neighbors and give them some stuff for their dogs, because both the neighbors around me on both sides have doggers. I've met all their puppers. I didn't actually meet the two on the left side directly, but they have a golden and a poodle. I love goldens, by the way. And yeah, they bark at us sometimes, so I say hi to them because they're in their fence yard next to us. And then the other one, I didn't even know they had a dog. I had met that neighbor already, and then one day I was out fixing my inflatable, because I have inflatable Halloween decorations out. And suddenly this dog comes out of nowhere, and it's this little tiny dog. I was like, where does this dog come from? And then our neighbor's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's my dog. Like, oh, hi. We've met your dog now. Yeah, because she introduced herself on like the first day. She seems nice. It does feel like Wong and I are like some of the youngest people in here, but maybe it's just because we feel like we're a lot younger than we are, as far as like, you know, all these people are like, I don't know, you know, you ever feel like you seem less adult than other adults even though you're not? I mean, we still like video games, and we still play board games, and we still collect figures, and still dress up in cosplay and stuff, and I don't know, a lot of people say that's not what adults do, but yeah, I guess, you know, we are still adults. It's weird. You guys get what I mean? I think the only time I really feel like a proper adult is when I'm teaching children. And that's because they're a lot younger than me, and they all look at me as the figure of authority, but then their parents come and talk to me, and I'm like, why guys? Please, I feel like a student now, you scare me. Nah, I'm not bad with them, but I always get nervous. Internally, I just don't let it show. I'm always really nervous on the first day of class, too, because I'm like, oh my god, new people, I don't know any of these people. So it makes me really happy that I get a lot of repeat kids, because I like fixate on that child, like, okay, there is somebody I know here. I can relax. And I mean, it's not like I sit there and stare at them or only talk to them, but it like helps me because I'm like, somebody I know is in this room. I can relax a bit. Anxiety's weird. I won't stay on too much longer because actually I will be streaming again later tonight playing Phasmo. So the Phasma game that we were gonna do Sunday, I wasn't able to make it to, and I guess they ended up just canceling it entirely. So we're trying a refresh again today. I had so much Soul work to do. I got it all done though. I are productive. Sorry, I'm not sad. I have to just drag this, don't I? I can't reach my number pad. I should probably change those settings to not what do you call it? Not numbers. I'm sorry guys, I didn't do line. Ah, people are lighting me. Why? Stop! Yamete! Okay, I use Line the most out of all the chat apps. Did you guys know I even have a Line sticker set? Yeah, I have the Zozias one, the one that you guys are using as emotes for now. Because that it will be changing once I finish deciding on what expressions I want. I know I've talked to you guys a bit about what I should make, so if you guys have expressions that I like, and I can also check the stats to see what ones are used the most, so yeah. I promise you guys, I'll give you Kojika emotes. Don't worry, it will happen. I'm not a liar. My pants aren't on fire. Sometimes I wish they are. It'd be warmer. Actually, I'm pretty warm right now, so I'm cozy. Nice and cozy. Ah! I need to select it. Wrong thing. I have two of my pen only has two different buttons on it, and one I set to deselect and the other one I set to save because I always hit them by accident. So I thought those would be the two I could get away with easiest hitting by accident. You guys want to know a totally random fact? I just thought about it because I mentioned wings. Well, even if you don't want to know, I'm gonna tell you guys anyways. So, cause yeah, we were watching a stream the other day about. I'm trying to think which Hololive girl it was. Was it? Yeah, it was one of Kiata's streams that she did with the Holo Talk. So I think it was Aqua. And she made the comment that like she's drinking up to like 5 Red Bulls in one day. And of course we're like, oh my God, how is she not dead? And Kiata did the same thing. Well, okay, so Red Bull in the US and pretty much everywhere else in the world has 80 milligrams of caffeine per can, right? That's a lot. See, especially if you multiply that by 5, that's a huge ton. But Red Bull in Japan only has 32. So it's still a lot, but it's also a lot less. They have, I guess, higher restrictions on like the caffeine amount in beverages, I guess. So yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting to learn though. And therefore I had to share it with you all. Yeah, I just figured it was the same everywhere, but yeah, when that got brought up, I actually went and did a search and found that out, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's quite a bit less. Also, please do not drink 5 Red Bulls in one day. Even if they're the lower caffeine versions. Way to go. Oh, God damn it. I forgot to do that. Okay, well, don't worry about me. I'm cussing. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop here on the art stream for tonight because in about an hour, I will be back with Phasmo. I'm gonna get dinner or whatever I want to do prior to that. So thank you guys for coming. I still haven't fixed the animation here, but yeah, you know, things and stuff. But yeah, okay. So I will be back a little bit later with Phasma. Like I said, catch me in about another hour. Also, this Halloween, so Sunday, we will be doing we just set up a collab. We got it all okayed and everything in time, so we did it. It will be me, Wong, RTD, Raccoon the dog, and Spiker. We will be playing Devourer for the first time, so expect a lot of deaths. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.